Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing a life update and 50 facts about me for my new subscribers. I am currently in France, but I will explain what I'm doing in this country after I do the facts. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite difficult to think of 50 things about myself. This is when you realise that you're actually boring AF. I'm joking, obviously I'm fabulous. Let's get straight to it. In case you didn't know, hello, hi, yes, my name is Rhiannon. Nice to meet you. I am almost 22 years old. I'm originally from London, but I currently go to university outside of London. I have my own website, lavidarie.com. Go check it out if you haven't already, it's really good. I am a big tea addict. Eat cake and move on. Ladies and gentlemen, take note. If no one has broken your heart, then that's good. You can still eat cake. Go eat cake. Let them eat cake. I love travelling so much. My aim actually is to visit every continent, and I think I've managed to do four. I've managed to see 4 continents so far, so I'm getting there. I can't drive. You don't really need a car if you live in London, but I am hoping to get that done next year because all my friends can drive and I'm really jealous. My favourite colour is blue, but when it comes to clothes, black. You just can't go wrong. I am a list maker, and yes, I did make a list for this video. At university, I am part of the trampolining club, which is super fun. Okay, I'm really double jointed, and I hope you're not squeamish because this might make you freak out. Look at my arm. I look like a scarecrow. This is my natural hair colour, but my hair in the past has been blonde, red, blue, midnight blue, and brown. I also used to have an undercut on this side of my head. I have a weird fetish for plucking hairs, tweezing hairs. This is gonna sound so weird. I love tweezing eyebrows. I love waxing people. I just love anything that involves pulling hair out, basically. But not like this kind of hair, like short hairs. You know when you tweeze your eyebrows and then the hair, you can like see the root, the bulb of the hair. I'm so weird, oh my god. I get really excited and invested in going out, certain films, people, like I'm kind of an all or nothing type person, I think. Chocolate is my life. Biggest chocoholic you'll ever meet. I once had a budgie, her name was Misty Blue Tweetums, but she did die of pneumonia after only a month, which was really sad. I used to be a very big pet person, so I had hamsters, I had fish, I had a rabbit. I loved my pets so much. I used to film a lot of random videos when I was younger, and so for example, my teddies were always the main characters in my videos. One time I did Lord of the Rings. Another time my neighbour, I had a neighbour who I was really close to, she was my age as well. We were detectives. We had a whole series of detective shorts, and her surname was Curler, a German surname, but because it sounded like cola, she was always Detective Coca-Cola and I was Detective Sprite. Good times. Horror films are a no-go for me, okay? I have never broken a bone, touch wood. An extra fact, I'm not superstitious, so I don't know why I did that. My favourite makeup item would have to be lipstick. I love lipstick. When I was younger, I was obsessed with dinosaurs. You don't understand, okay? I knew everything about dinosaurs, and people at school used to call me Rhiannosaurus. It also meant that I wanted to be a paleontologist. That was my first dream job. I have started so many novels. I have a collection of unfinished books just sitting on my laptop. One day. I was a figure skater for about 8 years. I didn't really do it competitively. I did a couple of competitions. I was mostly keen on doing pantomimes and shows. Those were my favourites. Obsessed with Reese's peanut butter cups. I love you so much. I have a tattoo on my left ankle. I'll try and show you. I used to dress up as Peter Pan all the time, and it was really funny because I had a little guy friend when I was younger, and I always used to make him be Maid Marian, and we'd have a wedding ceremony. I dressed him up in a dress. He wasn't really happy, but I was loving it, to be honest. Christmas is my favourite holiday. I don't really have a favourite season. I like all the seasons for different reasons. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Jingle bell, jingle bell. My first celebrity crush was Orlando Bloom. Come on, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes. I was quite a big geek when I was younger, like a selective geek. So for example, I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, Pokemon, Digimon, all the Mons, you name it. I loved it. Some of my favourite artists include Rihanna, always been a fan of Rihanna, J. Cole, Jhené Aiko, Lana Del Rey, my babes, Drake, The Weeknd, Jeremiah, Alboli. If you just look at my iPod, you'll see every kind of music on there possible. Like, I can't have my iPod on shuffle at events because, you know, I'll be playing trap music one minute and then the next thing you know, High School Musical or something ridiculous will be playing. Breakfast is my life. You guys don't understand, okay? I live for breakfast. I want to be a pioneer for breakfast. I want to open a breakfast restaurant. I want to be known as the breakfast girl. I'm not really a TV person at all. I much prefer films. I feel like with TV programs or series, I can't stay dedicated for long enough. I feel like maybe my attention span is just too short. The only programs I have watched religiously have been Game of Thrones, Poldark, Orange is the New Black, The Apprentice, but even now I have stopped watching all of them. I love them, but I haven't watched them for ages and I don't even feel any kind of remorse or like I'm missing out. I have this weird thing where if I get dressed in the morning, do my hair a certain way, do my makeup a certain way, I have to stay like that for the whole day. So right now my hair is pissing me off because I don't normally have my hair down, but I'm not going to change it because I can't. This is like how I've chosen to look today. That sounds so weird. If I was wearing a pair of shoes, for example, I wouldn't change the shoes halfway through the day because that would just make me feel really strange. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but I do. I used to read all day, every day. I'm still a bookworm. I mean, I study English at uni, so I have to be, but when I was younger, I spent all my time reading. I would read at the dinner table, I would read on the toilet, I would read on the bus, I would read everywhere. On the subject of reading and writing, I've won quite a lot of prizes for writing. Mostly, again, when I was younger. I feel like I'm just so lazy now. I love fairy tales. I love books that are modern versions or versions of fairy tales. And I've also started collecting folk tales and fairy tales from around the world. Shrek is one of my favourite films. I love it so much. Story time! On my first day of primary school, I was meant to have school dinners. And when you walked into our school dining hall, there would be a trolley with all the packed lunches on it, all the packed lunch boxes. So I walked into the dining hall and I was instantly mesmerised by this trolley because everything was so colourful and I spotted this Barbie packed lunchbox. Oh my god, girl! I just had to have this packed lunchbox, so I took it. This packed lunch was lit AF. I'm there halfway through some chocolate fingers and the teacher and a girl who's crying her eyes out come up to me and they're like, what are you doing? This is not your packed lunchbox. And I was just like, oh. But it was great! I really want to be a mum. That is one of my aims in life. If all else fails, I need to be a mum and I really want to have 4 kids. I know that sounds like quite a lot and I probably will change my mind. But I just really want a big family because my family isn't that big. I just love the idea of being surrounded by loads of people that I love and that love me. When I write, I can't do dots on my eyes. I have to do little circles because I get really uncomfortable with seeing dots on the paper. Like, why are they there? They need some kind of beginning and end point. Just freaks me out. I hate mushrooms with a passion. My snacks usually include blocks of cheese, plantain chips, love plantain chips, and celery with peanut butter. I used to have my nose pierced. I love present shopping for people. I enjoy that more than shopping for myself. I don't know why. I just love buying people stuff and wrapping presents as well. I'm the queen of wrapping presents. I do all the bows, and anyway, I just love decoration and crap. In school, I used to play the steel pan. I actually signed up to play the drums and they gave me the steel drums, so I was like, cool, let's see how this pans out. No pun intended. Why am I so funny? I took a gap year before I came to uni, and during my gap year I did a beauty therapy course, so I'm actually a qualified beauty therapist, and I also did a bit of travelling in the summer. I really want to be a pescatarian, and at the moment I only eat fish and chicken. I've cut out all other meat from my diet, but just need to give up chicken now. I try to have a really positive outlook on life, and I guess my philosophy is that I want to inspire and encourage and bring positivity to other people's lives. That's kind of what makes me happy. I just want the world to be a good place, so that's me. Those are my 50 facts. I hope you enjoyed them. Sorry, I do like to talk quite a lot, but you'll just have to get used to that. So, what's been happening in my life? I am at university, as I said. I'm in my 3rd year. I've already done 2 years, so I'm currently on my placement year, and I'm in France working as an English language assistant in 3 primary schools. I'm based in the south, where I live is absolutely stunning, and with this job I only have to work 12 hours a week. It's through the British Council, and I would highly recommend this placement. I'm going to do quite a few other videos on the placement. From this point in time, I can say that I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if I want to be a teacher, but it's very straightforward, it's very rewarding, and there are so many benefits to being here, working here. It's great, honestly. Also, can we take a minute to appreciate the lighting in here? It's so good. I've always wanted a white room, and frankly, I really like my room. As I have a lot of spare time whilst being here, obviously 12 hours a week is not a lot of hours working, I will be able to dedicate more time to blogging and filming. I feel like those are 2 things I definitely want to do more of while I have the chance. I've got some ideas up my sleeve, finally. I haven't been very motivated, or I wasn't over the summer, but now I feel like my motivation has been slowly coming back, so that's fab. Please watch this space because I will be updating my channel more regularly now. And yeah, I hope you guys are well. If you have any specific requests, just let me know. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all very soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Much love. Bye.